The galaxy was vast yet dangerous. In the dark shadows between stars, whispers traveled faster than light. A secret group, known only as the Shroud Assassins, had set their sights on humanity. They saw Earth's people as fragile, insignificant, and easy to eliminate. On the orbiting station Haven, high above Earth, Admiral Lyra Kane watched her monitors with a sinking feeling. Intelligence had intercepted coded transmissions suggesting a coordinated strike against human leaders across the solar system. "They're coming," she said quietly to her aide, Commander Taro. "And this time, they won't just be testing us." The warning had barely reached the ground before the first strike hit. A stealth craft, invisible to radar, breached the defenses of Luna Station. Within seconds, chaos erupted. Explosions ripped through the habitat rings, alarms screamed, and hundreds of humans died before the attackers vanished as quickly as they appeared. Humanity had always survived threats before, but this was different. This was personal. News of the Luna attack spread like wildfire. Panic gripped the colonies on Mars, Titan, and the asteroid belt. Civilians fled to shelters. Military leaders scrambled to organize defenses. Yet the assassins struck again, this time targeting Earth's spaceports and diplomatic outposts. The galaxy watched in disbelief. Aliens who had considered humans primitive now whispered nervously among themselves. "They underestimate them," said an Andronian ambassador during a council meeting. "But even we know the cost of ignoring the fight they bring." On Earth, Lyra convened an emergency council. "These assassins believe we are weak," she said. Her voice trembled with anger and determination. "They are wrong. Humanity doesn't beg for mercy. Humanity fights, and we will show them that mistake." Across the solar system, humanity's warships were called to action. Massive dreadnoughts, sleek frigates, and nimble fighters moved into formation. Earth's engineers worked day and night to retrofit civilian vessels with weapons and armor. Every available hand was enlisted: soldiers, engineers, and even volunteers who had never seen combat. Lyra stood on the bridge of the Terran Vindicator, humanity's flagship. She looked at her crew, a mix of veterans and rookies, and said, "Tonight we do more than defend. Tonight we strike fear into those who thought us weak." Meanwhile, the Shroud Assassins watched from the shadows, unaware that humanity's response would be unlike anything they had ever faced. The first human counterattack was swift and brutal. Assassin cells hiding on remote outposts were wiped out in hours. Precision strikes targeted their command hubs. Human pilots who had trained for years unleashed missiles, plasma torpedoes, and laser barrages that left the assassins stunned. For the first time, the Shroud realized humans were unpredictable. They had studied humans for decades, yet their response was a storm of strategy, improvisation, and raw courage. In one battle above Neptune's moon Triton, a squadron of human fighters engaged a fleet of assassin skimmers. The humans were outnumbered 3-1, but they fought with ferocity. Captain Merrick, a young pilot, rammed his fighter into an enemy vessel after it disabled his weapons. The explosion lit the dark sky, and his squadron rallied to destroy the remaining assassins. The message was clear. Humanity would not go quietly. Humans' victories only made the assassins more desperate. They launched covert attacks, targeting high-ranking officials and scientists, hoping to cripple Earth's response. Lyra's own deputy was nearly assassinated during a shuttle transfer. The attack left scorch marks on the station and shattered nerves across the fleet. Humanity mourned, but there was no time for despair. "Every loss strengthens our resolve," Lyra told her officers. "They strike at us because they fear us. Every life they take fuels our vengeance." Earth scientists unveiled a secret weapon, projected not in destruction but in visibility. Humanity had developed truth sensors that could detect invisible crafts across light years, nullifying the assassin's stealth advantage. With stealth compromised, humanity went on the offensive. They hunted assassin bases hidden in the asteroid belts and deep space caverns. Every engagement became a testament to human ingenuity and tenacity. The Shroud tried a final gambit, a fleet of kamikaze ships aimed at Earth itself. They believed humanity would crumble before such destruction. But Earth's fleet anticipated the attack. Mines, interceptors, and coordinated energy shields annihilated the incoming vessels before they could reach the planet. In the aftermath, humans sent a transmission to the galaxy, clear and unyielding. You attacked our people. You will not survive your mistake. The final battle was unlike any before. Humanity traced the Shroud's central base to a remote nebula. The fleet approached silently, then unleashed a coordinated strike that shattered orbital defenses. Admiral Lyra led the charge, piloting the Terran Vindicator into the heart of the enemy stronghold. Missiles tore through command towers. Plasma cannons carved paths through the assassin fleets. Even as the Shroud tried to flee, human drones pursued them across light years. Ships that had once considered humans weak were now nothing more than debris scattered across the void. When the dust settled, the galaxy was in shock. Humanity had not only survived the Shroud, but annihilated their entire network. The survivors, on other planets who had mocked or doubted Earth's strength, now bowed in wary respect. On Earth, memorials were held for those lost. Admiral Lyra spoke to the world, her voice steady yet heavy with grief. We fought not out of hatred but out of necessity. We fight because we will not allow fear to define us. And now, humanity stands taller than ever before. Years later, humans remembered the war against the Shroud assassins not as a tale of death, but as proof of their unyielding spirit. Humanity's fleets patrolled the galaxy, ready for any threat. The message spread to every corner of space. Humans were no longer to be underestimated. Their courage, ingenuity, and resolve had forged a legacy that even the most advanced civilizations could not ignore. And somewhere in the darkness, where assassins once plotted in secret, only silence remained. The galaxy had learned a truth it could never forget. Never challenge humanity.